Good afternoon, my friends. I'd just like to make a comment regarding the march yesterday in Belfast, where Protestants and Catholics came together. Unionists, Loyalists and Catholics came together and united to protest against what the government are doing to Ireland, north and south, with this mass plantation of the third world, which is bringing all sorts of trouble with it. You've seen what happened in England with those three lovely girls. There was a lady, 57, in Grantham, stabbed to death last week by two Somalians as well, and these things are going unreported. And my point really of this video is to point out the hatefulness of the Sunday World newspaper, the way that they portrayed this march as if, and you can read it there, their words, that a hateful mob of far-right agitators. Do them people behind you look like a hateful mob of far-right agitators? Do they? No, they don't. These are ordinary working people who are out protesting because they fear for their children's future and they fear for the future of Ireland. And by doing that, they get labelled. They try to basically say that Catholics were joining loyalist murderers in the north of Ireland. It's absolutely disgusting. I would appeal to anyone who's watching this, please don't ever buy that Sunday World rag ever again, because that's exactly what it is, a propaganda rag for the government. If you just read the article now, don't buy the newspaper, you can read it online, go into Google and go into the Sunday World, you can read the hate and the division that they're trying to sow. They're trying to cause trouble between communities who have been at odds with each other for years, and the one day that they get together and unite against something that's wrong, in other words, the plantation of thousands upon thousands of illegal males into our country, and the Sunday World take this approach against the Irish people. Please don't ever buy this rag again, because that's what it is. Here are one or two of the pieces that they put in. Just read them for yourself. It's on the Sunday World. An absolute rag. How dare they? Absolutely disgraceful journalism. Please don't ever buy that rag ever again. One other point I'd like to make, and I had a discussion with my son, now some of you may or may not agree with me when they're going on about this, you know, giving out these Irish passports like confetti, and you have people saying, running around with an Irish passport, oh, I'm Irish, I'm Irish, I'm Irish. Now, I'll tell you now, you're not Irish. Just because you have an Irish passport does not make you Irish. The only way you can be an Irish person is if both of your parents are Irish. If myself and my wife had a child in Beijing when we were there on holidays, would that child be Chinese? No, it wouldn't. It'd be an Irish child that was born in China, but it'd still be Irish. It doesn't matter. It's a bit like saying if a cat had kittens in a horse stable, does that make it a horse? Now, people can agree or not. Nationality is one thing, but ethnicity is another thing. And people who come over here from other countries and have children here, they're not Irish. They never will be Irish. They might hold an Irish passport, they might have been born in Ireland, but they're not Irish. So I don't care what part of the world you come from. If you think that by getting an Irish passport it makes you Irish, it won't. It never will. Have a great Sunday. Ciao for now.